Technocentric is one of the top 3 technology firms in the entire industry. We are one of the very few with ultimate firepower, being cash flow positive from Q5 onwards. This is a feat not done by many people in the industry. Let me share with you our 3 Ps: people, product, and platform. Our people, as seen from Q5, we have a robust track record. On top of that, many of our entrepreneurs, vice presidents and so on, have businesses outside of Technocentric as well. They're all highly successful before joining Technocentric. Secondly, we have our platform. We have a strong platform for growth given that we have a dominant platform in Canada, foothold in New York, and on top of that, we have signed a strategic alliance with complementary businesses to expand our global scale all the way to Europe. By alliancing with different people, we can share the R&D costs as well. Last of all, but most importantly, product. Our product has received the highest rating across all the platforms, whether we're looking at workhorse, cost cutter, or innovators. Ladies and gentlemen, let me humbly ask for $3 million from all of you all in response for a 26% stake in our company. You have a ROI of 149% in just 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, invest in Technocentric, the center of technology. Thank you.
Wow, this is nice. Relax. You look too serious.
Whenever you are ready, just
Last time we got serious.
when you start, then we will start.
Good morning everyone, my name is Dexter and I'm the Chief Financial Officer of Technocentric Private Limited, and I'm now going to go through the details of our company. First, our mission, it is to be the forefront of technology and using computers to enrich and change the lives of mankind. Next, I'll go through the management team. The management team consists of our CEO, Glenn, our VP of Sales, Daniel, VP of Manufacturing, Bing, and VP of Marketing, Wei Jing, and me, VP of Accounts and Finance. Next, I'll talk about the factory and sales offices that we are going to go into. First is the factory. Our factory is based in Chicago, USA. This is because we are targeting the local market in US and the neighboring market of Canada. And as we are going into Canada, we are now currently the first mover. We have the first mover advantage of going to Canada. And also, we are going to expand into Brazil and also expand into Europe. Next, I'll hand over to my CEO for more details.
Thank you, Dexter. Sirs, let me explain to you our growth strategy. Our growth strategy is to drive volume, drive margins, and drive R&D. How are we going to do it? We're going to drive volumes first. We're going to use Alien 1, which is a cost cutter. We need to scale up as fast as possible in order to reduce our cost of goods sold by gaining economies of scale. But that's not good enough because the customers there are extremely price sensitive. What we're going to do, we're going to have Alien Supreme and Alien Platinum. These are targeted at the innovators and workhorses generally. They are less price sensitive and this will drive our margins. But that's not good enough, ladies and gentlemen. We need the Mercedes to drive the margins even more. This is where we say we need to drive R&D and create alliances, as mentioned earlier in my sales speech. All this is built on the foundation of having a dominant position in Canada and New York, which we will rigorously defend by aggressively advertising and training our salesmen. This is our target segment. As mentioned earlier, we are focusing on cost cutters, workhorse, and innovators. Part 1. Part 2, we are going to do a brand elevation to Mercedes by capturing the margin when the R&D slowly develops. We have committed funds of $3.2 million to develop the R&D for Mercedes segment in the next quarter. We are ready and standby and we are set to go. These are just some of our products: Alien 1, which is cost cutters, Supreme, which targets workhorse, and Platinum, which targets the innovators. This is our SWOT analysis. Our strengths is that yes, in a rather robust cash position of 1.6 million, dominant position in Canada, top product ratings I mentioned earlier. But let's face it, you all have weaknesses. Like we may be smaller than some of the larger competitors, even though we are the top 3. And we lack of financial power to say the number 1 position. There are threats, the custom competitors are spending so fast into our industry. But Technocentric remains very confident. Why? Because there's a global market and with new research and technologies coming, the whole game is going to change. We are going to severely attack the underserved markets such as Brazil and Canada, where we have already the dominant position. So this is our SWOT analysis. We're going to leverage the market value to develop certain areas. As competitors gain EOS, we will also gain EOS because we scale up faster. No, most competitors have the smallest factory. Our factory is bigger. We have the flexibility to scale up faster than them. And of course, we have alliance with major competitors to fuel growth, share R&D, share alliances, share market research. This is the most important. Chinese say, 2 chopsticks is always better than 1 chopstick. You won't break so fast. Our competitive strengths, top-rated products, dominant position, and financial firepower, which our competitors don't have. So this is our strategic trust. What we intend to do, we intend to expand into Brazil and Europe, fortify our Canada and then fortify our Brazil, and of course improve our sales by aggressively attacking marketing and advertisements and staff upgrading, of course R&D. We need to reach out to the Mercedes Group. Mentioned earlier, the margins there are extremely lucrative. That's where we need to go. Our key controls, which are our KPI, is to be the market leader for the Canadian market, extend the reach to untapped markets, and to grow our margins. Margins are very important. So for the cost cutter segment, how are we going to grow our margins? We're going to grow the margins by scaling up as fast as possible to lower our cost of goods sold to capture the margin from there. But that is just a defensive strategy. A growth strategy will be capture the margins by having the Mercedes segment. This is our financial margin position, the upward trend in cash. And of course, we have a whopping cash flow of $1.6 million in Q5, up again exponential growth trend. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a return on investment of 149.52%. We are humbly asking for $3 million in exchange for 26% stake. What would the money be used for? It will be used for R&D, to fund our R&D, open up new offices, and of course for general working capital. As our business grows bigger, we need more production. We need the money to come from there. As such, I'll come to the end of the presentation and I'm pleased to take any questions from the floor. Thank you very much, sir.
Can you go back to the previous slide?
Yes, sir.
The MPV yearly. What's the percentage of the discount rate which you are using?
Sir, we use a discount rate of 20%.
20%.
We can justify it. This is because the credit card unsecured loan rate is 24%. But we, as a very experienced management team, many of us are from business schools, we are confident of a discount rate of 20%, sir.
Or why only 3 million since you say since you guys say that you have not enough cash as compared to the rest? Why only 3?
Okay, I said we have not enough cash compared to, say, the biggest competitors.
Yeah.
But other than that, we are in quite a good financial position.
Okay.
Yeah. Why only 3 million, right, sir? It's because we can have bank borrowings, which I think in the short run our ROE will be higher, return on equity. This is why we only ask for 3 million, sir.
Okay, thanks.
But we will appreciate more funds and we will really to negotiate further.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity, sir.